Once again, I'm live. I got a slight problem. Hold on a minute. Something's not working right. That's working okay. That's working okay. All right. That's it. Okay. All right. So there's a lot of discussions about this deal that Trump put together. And the consensus is that we're losing our shirt. That Obama's deal was just pretty much the same thing, if not better. This one's costing us more money. It's actually a lot more money. Um, and there just doesn't seem to be any solution to it other than what he's saying. And this is speculation still because nobody knows what the deal is about. That's one of the videos I watched this morning. I watched the whole video. He told me what's wrong with it. And then he said, but I can't prove it because nobody knows what the deal is about. That's Donald Trump and his stupid friends doing whatever the hell they're doing. If I look like I'm looking for something, I am. I have a new piece for my headphones, and I have no idea what I did with it. It was sitting there for 2 months, and now it's gone. And that's the story of this particular. That's my phone ringing, if you can hear it. Nothing important. Sales call from one of the media companies. Anyhow, so I don't know what's going on out there in the real world. That I didn't like. Nobody does because we can't challenge something we don't really know what the whole deal is about yet. And then they said this morning that, Trump's going to go back to his tariffs thing. Well, with the tariffs, you have a problem because the economy is going to have to recover a little bit from what just went down. But if you throw the tariffs into the equation, it's not going to go recover. It's going to get worse. And I don't know what that means, for the rest of us. It's just Trump just doesn't know how to stop causing trouble because he's stealing. And that's the thing that people don't understand. He's stealing money from us, the taxpayers, and he's going around and doing all this stuff with impunity that distracts from that, and then he's screwing us. He's not doing what he's supposed to be doing. He's not improving the economy. He's not taking care of gas prices or anything else. All he's doing is trying to screw how many people he can screw and get away with it. And it's really turning into a debacle, It's really getting out of control. And Donnie doesn't care. Donnie doesn't care. Sounds like a new song, right? Donnie doesn't care. Donnie doesn't care. Well, he's going to if things keep going the way they're going. You notice Lucy's not here. Lucy's not feeling real good lately. And everything I try doesn't seem to work. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens with Lucy. And see if I can't really afford to send her to the vet, but I will if that's what becomes necessary. At the moment, that doesn't seem to be necessary, but we'll wait and see. Anyhow, I don't know how any of you guys are doing out there, but this deal just doesn't seem to be just doesn't seem to be a good idea. I don't know because I haven't seen it and I don't know anybody. I can't get an article where a guy says he's seen the whole thing. I did hear something on CNN from somebody who said, based upon the statements that are being made, this is a worse deal than Obama's deal, and everybody hated Obama's deal. So, but because it's Trump's idea, it'll probably be brought up as the greatest thing since chocolate milk. We have to wait and see. We have no information as to what this thing is, so we won't know. We won't know until Friday. And that's what everybody said. That's what everybody said. It says this deal only really has to last till Friday. What do you think he's going to do? Something special? Oh man, I don't know. I'm tired of the bullshit. I'm tired of worrying about what's going to happen tomorrow. You know what I mean? It's really tough on me, and and I'm not really as affected as a lot of other people are. There are people in much worse shape than I am that'll be horribly affected by whatever he does. And the big thing is, and the thing you have to understand, he's doing nothing that he's supposed to be doing. All right. Told you I'm looking for something. That's why my head's wandering around. I'm looking for answers, and there aren't any. Okay. Uh, let's see. Governor Newsom made the enemies list, and he's really pissed because uh, Trump is going after his wife and family as well. Uh, IRS and other people who are investigating the people and his family and everything like that. And if he comes out of this clean, number one, he'll be the next president. Number two, Trump better run and hide when he becomes president. Because he's going to bury. You don't have to investigate very far to find wrongdoing by Donald Trump in the office of president. All right? Really, you don't have to go very far. It's kind of what his office does. Trump asked was talking about the deal. It's the G7 meeting, whatever the hell that is. Oh, that's the story there. But he wants the Jewish prime minister to be more responsible in the Mideast there, in Lebanon and whatnot, and that's not going to happen. Netanyahu doesn't give a shit about anybody either. He's going to do his own thing because he thinks he believes that's what his people want, and I'm not so sure that's true, but he believes it, and that's when the dickhead believes something. When the chief dickhead believes something, that's when things get out of hand. You can't really question anything. All right, I'm going to pay attention to what I'm doing now. But that's just something that's. I don't think that I don't. They said in an article below that this deal is his worst fear. Speaking about not Yo-Yo, the premier of Israel, they're considering this to be his worst possible fear. Well, he should have realized something like this was going to happen because he's dealing with Donald Trump. Donald Trump doesn't care about a whole lot of things that you and I care about. First of all, he's rich, so he doesn't have to care about a lot of them. So that's in itself a problematic issue. Okay, I'm sorry. Anyhow, I didn't do the earlier video today because I was out and I had to give Lucy medicine and stuff like that, and I'm just gonna continue working with Lucy, seeing if I can get her a little healthier. Oh, there she goes. Speaking of Lucy, she a little bounce in her step. That was nice. Um, but Trump's going. Another article referred to Trump going back to doing his tariffs, and as I said in the opening, here we have a situation for potentially alleviating some of the pressures and whatnot involved with the war. A temporary or 60-day relief, some sort of relief, and hopefully we'll get relief in the. Where are you going, Lucy? We'll get some relief in the prices, and I don't see that coming if he's going to screw with tariffs. Okay, because he wants to control the world, how the world spends their money. He wants it, and the problem is they're not spending it with us anymore. You know, uh, I spend it with the U.S. because there's items that I can't get down here, and that's the only reason I'm doing it. I don't see any benefits to it per se. Uh, Donnie's just a moron, and he becomes more moronic on a daily basis. He is suffering some sort of degeneration. I don't know. I'm not sure what it is, if it's mental or if it's just a physical problem he has. But he walks around and he gets tired, like somebody who's got a serious heart condition. When your heart starts to go bad, you get very fatigued and out of breath a lot, and it's very difficult to do certain things. Yeah, I show you that. I start yawning. But he is got a violent temper, um, and it's affecting the way he thinks, and that's not a good thing either. So I don't know. I have absolutely no idea what's gonna happen there in the future if he's gonna stay president. I don't. I would, if you know how you ever hear this expression, "you short a stock." You bet the stock isn't going to go to where everybody's betting it's going to go, and when it doesn't go there, or if it loses money, you make money. Well, I think if you bet first, I could get really good odds at this stage of the game, but that's the prediction market. You have to deal with them, and I'm not sure how they set the odds over there, but that would be a very good bet right now, I think, because I don't see him finishing the second term. I don't see so much as him getting impeached as I do. That's where the bet will be. Does he get impeached or does he resign? If he thinks he's going to be impeached, he'll resign. He'll pull a Nixon because he doesn't want to go to jail. Nixon was on his way to jail. All right, whether anybody believes that or not, when Nixon resigned, he was on his way to jail. If he didn't resign, he was going to go to jail. You know, I'm looking at my hands in the video and I look fucked up, but I'm fucked up. So anyhow, I'm not sure what how he's going to end. He's not I don't think he'll commit suicide. I don't think he's uh, brave enough to do that. But you never know. Somebody might kill him. So you got like four options: assassination, suicide, impeachment, and resignation. So if you go to those prediction markets, I'm sure they've got those four categories up there, and you can make bets on it. I would take what did I say? Assassination, resign, impeachment. Uh, I don't know. I think he's just not going to make it. I think he'll probably stroke out or something and have to be removed from office. I don't know what category that would fit into, but that's what I'm looking at happening because I don't know how much longer they're going to put up with his bullshit of falling asleep all the time and everything and insulting people. He even fell asleep at his own UFC thing. You know, that's just, you need a nap, Donnie? Good. You know, something's wrong, folks, and I don't know what it is, and I don't get paid big money to figure out what things are. So that's that. Uh, all right, that's it for me today. I've mumbled and I've fogged through this. This is why I say these are live, folks. You know, this is why I'm special. You know, I don't edit anything. You know, I'm not tired or not anything like that. I'm just, I don't know. I just find it difficult when something irritates me. I find it difficult to concentrate on what I'm doing, and that's my problem. I'm irritated because I lost a piece of equipment, and now I'm going to have to replace it, and I don't really have the money to replace it right now. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Suppose tomorrow. What is tomorrow? Tomorrow's Wednesday. Something's supposed to. Oh, Colombia plays their first game tomorrow night in the World Cup. That should be interesting. I can't pronounce the name of the country. It's one of those uh, uh, Serbian, not Serbian. I can't remember. It's over near Russia. You know, it's one of those countries. So anyhow, everybody, take care. Have a great day. Weather's pretty good down here, except the elevator isn't working. So you guys take care and hit the subscribe button, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. That's the best I can do, kids. See ya.